Hey guys! So this book that I've got here today is called Suki, the Very Loud Bunny, written by Carmela and Stephen Diamacchio. I apologize if I mispronounced that last name. So, I've never heard of a loud bunny, have y'all? Let's see what happens in this story, shall we? Let me adjust the camera there. Suki, the Very Loud Bunny. Everyone knows that bunnies are soft, fuzzy, shy little creatures who spend their lives hopping through fields, nuzzling veggies, and barely making a sound. Of course, there's always exceptions. Wake up, everyone! Time to get up! Time to play! Ooh, she is a loud bunny, huh? Suki, we mustn't call attention to ourselves, Mama said, hushing her. We're bunnies, and bunnies never shout. Sorry, Mama, she said. Suki was just excited. It had rained the night before, and the whole world was covered with gigantic, sparkling puddles. Suki, Mama gasped. Bunnies do not splash in the mud. Our coats stay shiny and clean. Run along now and eat your breakfast. Happily wet and muddy, Suki hopped to her breakfast of dandelion greens. I love dandelion greens, she announced. Her brother Mickey teased her. Well, you don't have to shout about it, Suki. I wasn't, she started shouting. She finished softly. While she ate, a butterfly fluttered by and circled around her head. She has a hard time controlling her voice, doesn't she? Suki hopped as high as she could and spun and twisted and hopped again, pretending her feet were wings. Look at me, she shouted. I'm a butterfly. I'm flying. Suki, Mama said, sternly this time. I've had just about enough. We're bunnies, and bunnies don't fly. We hop, so hop along. Both of you now. We're gathering carrots for lunch. Suki and Mickey hopped through the field that ran alongside the burrows, looking for carrots. Come on, Suki said, when they reached the edge of the field. Don't you want to see what's out there? It's a great big world, Mickey said, and Mama says bunnies should stay in the burrows. Suki was tired of hearing about what bunnies should and shouldn't do. We better. You better not, Mickey called as she hopped away. Let's see where Suki ends up, huh? Mickey didn't know what he was missing. The great big world was amazing. There were dozens of butterflies to fly with, more dandelion greens than she could ever eat, and the most gigantic sparkling puddle Suki had ever seen. She rushed to the puddle and jumped right in. Wow, it is a big, beautiful world out there, isn't it? But this was no ordinary puddle. Uh-oh. The fast-moving water pushed her farther and farther away from home. Finally, Suki grabbed the side of a rock and clung with all her strength. So it looks like she found a river instead of a puddle, huh? She climbed on top and drew a deep breath. Springing into the air, she flew like a butterfly to safety. That was kind of scary, she said, flickering her wet coat dry. Was that why Mama had told her no jumping in puddles? It could be, huh? She decided she better get back to the burrows before Mama got worried, or Mickey told on her, or both. Which way were the burrows again? Oh no! Seems like she might be lost, huh? Twitching her nose, Suki smelled carrots. The burrows must be near. She hippity-hopped, hopped, and sniffed and followed the wonderful scent until she came upon the biggest carrot she had ever seen. Yum, Suki thought. Her tail twitched in excitement. Then everything went dark. Oh no! Suki was trapped! She hopped to the left, to the right, and to the right. Trapped! Trapped! Oh no! You think she's going to get out of the trap? Let's see. Suki bounded forward, but she couldn't see what was in front of her. Suddenly, there was a crash, and she tumbled into the light. Even though she was still very hungry, she ran away from the dangerous carrot as fast as she possibly could. She had to get home before Mickey told on her, or Mama got worried, or both. Oh, she was lucky there, huh? I wonder if she's going to find her way home. Suki searched all afternoon until the sun sank into the grasses. Surely Mama would look for her soon if she wasn't looking already. But the great big world was so very big. How could she ever find her? Suki was so tired her eyes began to close. She was almost asleep when she heard a rustling sound in the nearby bushes. Mama, Suki whispered. Is that you? The something sounded big, and the something was getting closer. Mama, she said a little more loudly. Suki was suddenly frightened and wished more than anything that she was at home in her cozy bed with her mama, kissing her good night. What do you think that big something is, guys? Oh, I'm worried about her. Mama! Suki shouted as loud as she could. She shouted so loudly her whiskers shook. So loudly the leaves of the maple tree swooshed. So loudly a beetle had to cover his ears. And so loudly that very soon... I wonder what it is. Oh, Mama's voice was whispering behind her. There, there, Suki, darling, she said. I'm here. Suki, Mama said, for once I'm glad you didn't stay quiet. How else would I have ever found you? Suki's eyes brightened. Does that mean I get to shout from now on and splash in puddles and fly? Mama laughed. We'll see about that. Suki told her brothers and sisters everything that had happened. Huddling in their beds, they hung on her every word. Soon her brothers and sisters were quiet. The night was quiet. The burrows were quiet. Sometimes quiet is nice, Suki thought. Good night, everybody, she whispered. Good night, Suki! Everybody shouted. And that's the end of the story there. Well, that was kind of nice, wasn't it? Sometimes it's appropriate to be loud and to explore things, right? But other times, it's probably not, right? Anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed that story. I send all my love to y'all. Remember the class rules. Love yourself, love others. Bye-bye.